you entertained? Are you not entertained? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hater Loving Movie Reviews. I am your host for today, Jeremiah the Revelist. Today's a new day, a new review, 2 reviews in 1 week. Damn, I have Wicked and Gladiator 2 this week. So which one I'm going to be reviewing, and that is Gladiator 2. So Gladiator 2 is this direct sequel to Ridley Scott's 2000 Gladiator movie. Ridley Scott is back to direct the sequel of this movie. It takes place right after, years after Maximus's death. You got his son Lucius. He is now a gladiator and he has to fight for his freedom, just like Maximus did in the original movie. So when I heard about this, I was like, what? A Gladiator 2? What they're gonna do with Gladiator 2? Like Russell Crowe, sorry, if you haven't seen the original Gladiator, I apologize. Maximus dies in the movie. So how are you going to make a sequel to the main character that dies in the film? So I didn't understand that, but they said Ridley Scott had an idea, and I was like, well, I wasn't a fan of Ridley Scott's last movie, Napoleon, so I was hoping they don't mess this up, because I'm a huge Gladiator fan. And it came out with a story where, you know, you got Lucius, Maximus's son is now the next gladiator. And I was like, interesting. I'm hoping they didn't mess this up. I'm going into this like, I saw the trailers, I love the trailers, and I went into it, and this is what I thought about the film. I actually enjoyed this movie. This movie was fun. It had a lot of good action moments, good, you know, suspenseful, tense moments. Like, it was a fun movie. I just love the visuals. The visuals look great. I mean, it just felt like you were in Rome. Like, the whole gladiator battles were gory, gritty. It was fun action, you know, just like in the original Gladiator film. I think my favorite scene was in the arena when they did the naval battles. I think the naval battles were so cool because when I was a kid and in history class, we would read about how they used to fill the waters in the arena and do naval battles. And I was like, yo, how would that look? Because you never seen that in any epic film at all. And I was like, how would that look? And then to finally see that in action was freaking fun. It was freaking crazy. It was cool. And I gotta give it to Denzel Washington. I think, really, being honest, he carries this movie. He does an amazing job. He's one of my favorite characters in this film. Like, the way he is maniacal and the way he brings out a charm, and then he's very deceiving, and the way he flows through things and gets what he wants, very low key. Like, he does an amazing job. Like, every time he's on the screen, I'm just waiting for like what he's gonna do, like what he's gonna do next, how he's gonna react to certain things, like what is he gonna do. And the way he manipulates and does his things, like, it just makes the movie so much better. I think if Denzel Washington was not in this movie, I don't think this movie would have worked, period. Like, for real, he does an amazing job. And also Pedro Pascal, I think he does an amazing job in this movie. His character ended up in a way that I wasn't expecting, because, you know, I didn't watch all the trailers. I'm a type of person that doesn't watch too many trailers. I just watched the first trailer and that's it. And I find it that if I do that, I enjoy the movie more than I did if I watched all the trailers a lot. And his character's really well, and the way he went through the movie, it ended up really well for him, and I really enjoyed that part of him. It wasn't a perfect movie. It's not going to be like the original Gladiator. It doesn't stand the time of the original Gladiator. And the reason for that is I personally think they miscasted. Paul Masco, he did a good job. It's not like he did a terrible job. He did a really good job. It's just that when you have these high caliber actors like Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal, they kind of overshadowed him. Like, which is weird because Lucius, because this is supposed to be Lucius, so he's supposed to have that, gritty and like suave, like Russell Crowe's character. But like he doesn't, I feel like he doesn't carry the movie well because you got Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal, the high caliber acting just overshadows him. And I think that's where they could have gotten another high caliber actor to play Lucius, and I think it would have fit well. Because if you look at like the original Gladiator, you got Joaquin Phoenix and Russell Crowe. They play off each other phenomenally. Like they just do play off each other phenomenally. But for him, they're here and he's here. You know what I'm saying? He's not way down here, but he's just here. And it's just like, it just felt like something was missing when it came to him. And I don't think he did a bad job. It just, I guess if you had him with different actors in his like same level or caliber, I think it would have turned out much better for me. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I think it was a fun movie. There was some CGI things that I thought it was a little cringy, but overall, I had a good time. So what did I think about this movie? Is it a love? Is it a hate? Or is something in between? Well, I'm going to give it a swag. That's why I give it a swag. Like I said, I did enjoy the film. Like I said, Denzel Washington was my favorite character in this film. But I feel like Joe Masco wasn't the right caliber actor to play with Denzel. I think the other characters kind of overshadowed them a bit. And there was a couple of awkward cut sequences that I wasn't really fond of. But overall, I did have a good time. If you're a big fan of the Gladiator movies, I advise you check it out. Like I say, if you want a fun epic, you're going to have a good, fun epic like a Gladiator movie. But if you're the type of person that's not into these epics, that's not into any of Gladiator at all, then I advise you just skip it. Gladiator 2, did you hate it? Did you love it? Or was something in between? Let me know. And also let me know what's your favorite Ridley Scott movie. Is it Gladiator? Is it The Martian? Gladiator 2? Let me know in the comment section. And also, you can catch me on your favorite social media platforms like X, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, IG, I Hate It or Love It Movie Reviews. And also, make sure you subscribe to your boy. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers. Help a boy out. And I also like to thank everyone that comes to this channel, that's new to this channel, that's old to this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. And also, for my new subscribers, if you want to know how I rate my movie, just click on the description below. It tells you in detail on how I rate my films. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.